How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. In my previous video, I talked about how much playtime I have in Tactics Ogre and how it almost has endless content. And I want to ask the question and explain my reasoning too. What keeps you guys coming back to Tactics Ogre? What is it about the game? What is it that draws you in, keeps you playing, keeps you, playing it every day or coming back every often or replaying from the beginning and just starting a fresh save file, trying out a whole new way to play through the campaign or new tactics or, putting those limitations on yourself to make the game harder? What keeps you doing that? What really draws you in? I want to tell you a few things that really keep me invested in the game and keep me coming back. So one of the few things that this game does that almost no other game does, in my personal opinion, is give you a reason to play, give you something to always push towards. In this game, there are a lot of weapons, a lot of armors, a lot of classes, just a lot of things to achieve and do. And to me, that is a huge driving point in any game I play. If I always have something to unlock, something to achieve, something to go get, something that's going to make me stronger, make my dude better, that's motivation and incentive enough to keep me playing, and this game has that in spades. Now, another big thing that draws me to these types of games, or just games in general, is the variety. There is a huge variety in combat encounters, what you can do in a battle, what you can't do. No battle really plays out the same. It's not like turn 1, this is always going to happen, turn 2, this is always going to happen, the way some games get. Because there is such a huge variety of classes and abilities and just auto skills and all the things that make the classes unique. I mean, you can have the same class and it can be built 3 different ways. Not all of them, but a good amount of them can be. And, you could fight the same units with your same units, but on the battle, different things can happen based on positioning. Even with those buff cards, you having to get the buff cards or them getting the buff cards if that happens. So the combat encounters and how dynamic they can be and how different they can be, and you can, like I said, play the whole campaign again and it can feel different. So that to me is a huge plus. Now, I know I do play a lot of auto battle with the grindy stuff, but that's another big plus, is the auto battle, because let's face it, I'm sure most of you, like me, might be in your mid to early 30s, maybe a little bit younger, maybe a little bit older, and you might have families, you might have wives, husbands, pets, jobs. You don't have the time to grind. You might even have other games you want to play, and you don't have the time to do the meaningless grinding, the weapon farming, the XP grinding, whatever it may be. So auto battle is a really nice welcome. And for those of you that think auto battle is kind of heresy and a bad thing, you don't have to do it. And the nice thing about Tactics Ogre is the battles are about 10 minutes, give or take. If you do auto battle, they're less. And you can just, if you got a switch or something, you got the portability, you got some downtime, you got a half hour, you could crank out a couple battles in Tactics Ogre, so that's really nice about the game too, is just the pick up and play nature of it. That is a huge bonus, probably to so many people. And, the final thing that really makes the game great to me and made me keep pushing is the story. The story with the new voice acting is so good. It feels just like you're in a movie or something. I don't even know. I know it's not that dynamic, but just the voice acting really brings home the characters. They picked such good actors that really portray the characters very well. It's phenomenal how much that can change a game. Like, I never really paid attention to the story back in the PSP version. I did a little bit, but once the voice acting was in this one, I was all in, man. And it's phenomenal. It's just great. Imagine if we had like full voice acted cutscenes. Oh, that'd be insane, but I might be asking too much. But anyway, that's just my thoughts and opinions. Let me know what keeps you guys coming back. Why do you play this game? Why did you play it on and off since, who knows, last 20 years? I'd be really curious to know that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Until then, later guys. Peace out. Have a good one.